time a soldier is ever defeated is when he defeats himself within. That is the only time a soldier is ever defeated. When his mind tells him that he cannot defeat the enemy standing before him. When he is made to believe that the task before him is far greater than his capacity can handle, then a soldier is defeated. Because then, before he even musters the courage to step up and fight, his mind has predicted the outcome of the fight. And the outcome of the fight is defeat. And therefore, until he rises above self-defeat, before he faces his enemy, he cannot win the fight. And in so many regards, there are so many times in our lives when we all feel that what stands before us is far greater and far bigger than we can handle. But that is the enemy whispering thoughts of defeat into our minds. And once it's able to penetrate deep enough to get us to believe that we are not capable of defeating that disease, we are not capable of defeating that situation, we are not capable of defeating that problem and that circumstance, then we are truly defeated before the fight is even set in motion, or even while the fight is in motion. So your mind is so important, and you have to guard it with all your heart. Else, if you don't, and you allow the enemy to penetrate into your mind the thought of defeat, then even before the fight begins, you are already defeated. We will face many situations in life, but we must never be defeated. We will go through a lot of things in life, but we must never surrender, and we must never throw in the towel. There are so many challenges that will come our way. There are so many problems that will confront us. There are so many circumstances that life will plunge us into. But we must remain resolved. Our resolve must remain unbroken, and we must fight on until the end. We will go through a lot of challenges in life that will make us seem it is impossible to overcome. But it is only impossible in our minds, but not in reality. So if you are going through some challenging moments in your life, in your business, in your relationship, and in any endeavor of your life, then I recommend these keys to help you to rise above self-defeat. Number one, get rid of that defeatist thoughts in your mind. Get rid of it. If you believe you are defeated, then you will be defeated. But if you believe you are an overcomer, then you will become an overcomer in the end. So if you want to rise above self-defeat, then get rid of that defeatist thought in your mind. And number two, focus on the possibilities. If you focus on the problem, then you are worrying yourself. But if you focus on what is possible, then you are making great use of your mind. So anytime you are plunged into any problem or challenge, instead of focusing on what cannot work or what the impossibilities are, I encourage you and challenge you to focus on what the possibilities are. And finally, when you fall, you rise. Broken pencils still write, and falling soldiers still rise and fight. When you fall, you rise. You don't stay on the ground. So there you have it. This month, it is my prayer that you'll be able to arise above self-defeat. But for you to be able to do that, these are the three things you need to do. Get rid of the defeatist thoughts in your mind. And number two, focus on the possibilities, not on the impossibilities. And finally, when you fall, don't stay on the ground. Rise and keep fighting until you win. God bless you.